Come on in this house.
Welcome back to the Naval Black Podcast. This is Bigboy the Boss, aka the Money Quarterback, making plays with the money. Been a long weekend. Episode 76.
Yeah.
What up, Dev?
Might as well believe in yourself if you gotta believe. Don't be a product of grass growing up under your feet. I'm from South Carolina. What's up, Bit?
What it do, everyone? People only throw shade at what shines. So shine bright like a diamond. How you been doing, Mr. Mile High, man?
Mile high.
Been my house, man. Been out about 40 blunts and shit, man. You know, in Denver, we're going ham, man. Rolling up.
You said about 40?
About 40 in a
And
weekend,
what,
man.
Like 3 days,
Huh?
2 days, 2
Yeah,
days.
about 3 days. I mean, literally, as soon as we got out the airport, Santana already had a couple rolls, you feel me? So we got in the car. She picked us up from the airport. We was already high before we got to the city. It did. Soon we left the airport. We already lit out the Denver weed, you know, the Denver trees. Yeah, you feel me? Just
Well,
a
you
nice
did out there?
environment. Huh?
But all you did up there or down, whatever, side to side, that west there. I don't know what to say.
No, Friday we went to
Over there.
16th Street. I know over there. It's, like you look at the map and you realize how far Colorado is from South Carolina. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's a wild ass like journey or whatever. But first off, before we would get there, Friday we get to the airport. The airport's super packed, dog. It's hard to even go to like the machine to get our bags like checked and shit. Like you feel me? Like to get our boarding passes and to get our bag checked.
Yeah.
And so we waited in the line to get the TSA. I had posted that picture on Twitter. Line so long or whatever. Took us so long to get all that done. We knew we were gonna miss our flight, so we went to the people that was already at the front of American Airlines. Was like, what do we do if we gonna miss our flight? So they had put it on standby for the next flight, and thankfully we got on the next flight, dog. Because you ain't want to be sitting around the airport all day. That's just wasting time out your life.
Yeah, not for no hours.
Ain't hours. That's how it could be too. Like you just waiting and waiting and waiting.
So how long was the flight to Denver?
Like they say the flight was like 3 hours and 31 minutes, but when you on the flight, it was only like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
That
Like,
was
the flight wasn't bad at all.
You said on last night you said you was leaving at 6:50.
It was 6:55.
6:55.
We started moving at 6:55 too. Well, we weren't taking off at 6:55, but you know how the plane got to move around and get to the takeoff strip.
Yeah.
We started moving at 6:55. Like okay, on time and stuff like that.
That was also surprised when you had text said you was already back, landed at like 11 something. I'm like, man, they was moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we was already back 11:40, but the bad thing about the day, we didn't get our bags and like get back to our car to about 1 something. Cause it took so long for the check bag to come through. We only had one check bag, but we just waiting. Everybody that was on the plane with us was just they're waiting for their check bags and stuff like that.
What you
So
think happened?
if possible, I don't know. Like I guess it just got pushed behind. Maybe we had got there so early and they had other people bags to come up that we just got pushed way behind. But it's like, God dang, we could have been back a while ago. But like Friday, we went to 16th Street. It's like a big long street of like it's like a mall, but it's outside and it's kind of like a whole strip or just places you can go shop at and stuff like that, and places you can eat. It just hella people out there like you seeing like hippies in a way. You feel me? Like people out there just jumping around like not praise dancing, but what you'll see on TV. I was looking around like how did these group of people come together? But only in big cities can you see this type of stuff. You know, you're not gonna see it in Columbia. It just ain't enough people there. But you seeing people that actually they all been through something. Like you got a patch on the eye. He look like he on meth. They on acid over there. You can tell they just was just at you. You feel me?
It's just
That's
a
what we
totally
did
different.
Friday.
It's just a totally different environment. Like it'd be hard for you to really explain it to us unless we see it, because I can't even imagine what the specialty of Denver is. But I'm sure it's like such special. Like we had FaceTime, we seen the mountains and stuff. Like we don't see it on a regular day, but in Denver they do.
Yeah, well, not in Denver.
Colorado.
Yeah, obviously Colorado.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a melting pot because it's one of them places where people want to go, and then sometimes people will go and be like, I ain't going back. Some people fortunate enough to do that, so you'll find a whole bunch of people that was like came to Colorado or Denver or whatever, and just was like, I like this shit so much, I ain't going back.
For real though.
Yeah.
But Denver is fire though. Like you know, like I plan to go back to Denver another time. You know, it ain't like it's the next thing I need to do go back to Denver. I want to go to everywhere in America.
Most definitely. That's what I'm saying. We got to do
illegal.
We got to do the dudes trip. Like we always be talking about it, but we got to definitely go somewhere, but don't know where to go, because Swag was saying New York. But Dobby was talking about going out of the country. It's like I don't mind where we go, but I would think it would be such. I mean, it'd be epic in the States if we went somewhere just to have a great time with everybody that's our age. Cause like we never done this before, and we're at that age where we need to do it now to be able to enjoy it the way we want to enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
What the hell you did
gotta
this
like
weekend?
think about money.
Devin?
I ain't do nothing this weekend. I went to Batesburg, Saturday or something like that. When I got off work, went and chilled with my grandma and granddaddy probably for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It's always good to see family, see the old heads. And then I left there, and Ace was having to cook out at his house, so I went over there probably for like an hour. And then after that, I went to
Be a local joker.
That's West Columbia. I was
y'all local joker this weekend.
He would say that.
Yeah, this one weekend. But yeah, then I went to West Columbia and kicked it with JR, Sean brother. Y'all done been over there before.
Yeah. So
yeah, I went over there.
Swag was down here?
No, Swag was it was Father's Day, so
yeah,
him, Juice and Sean, they was in Atlanta. I think they went to the aquarium or something like that.
Yeah, let's get back. We're gonna get to Father's Day after I talk about what I did this weekend. And saying I went to a Juneteenth event or whatever. It's like, I mean, it seemed like this year that since Juneteenth got I guess being a federal holiday, people start taking it serious. But I always feel like I always knew about Juneteenth. Like it ain't never been something that I not knew about. But I guess this year was something big. But I went to this Juneteenth festival or whatever. And like I think the plan was great, the execution was poor. And I'm like, yeah, it's very poor.
What you mean?
I would say because like what they said they was gonna provide for the people, it didn't seem that way. It was provided, and like I think obviously it rained some of that day or whatever, so that kind of probably tempered the people that wanted to come out or whatever because they thought it was gonna be wet or whatever. But it wasn't really wet there. But I think it was too big of a venue for its first year. Because like you can't start that big because you don't know how many people are gonna come, but like maybe it was a lot of people there, but it was like it just was too spread apart. So it was
too
like,
scattered.
Yeah, it's too scattered. Like think like you were walking, at the Porch Festival or whatever, and like right in the middle or whatever, like where the railroad tracks at, but like you go to the vendors or whatever. It's like right in between like the rides and then vendors, then the little kid ride. Think about that. Like you know how that be packed on the Porch Festival or whatever. Think about that was just empty and you can just walk straight through it. They ain't lit.
Yeah, it ain't lit.
Nah, they ain't lit. It's like, and then because like, okay, do y'all know a woman named Kiki Wyatt? You ever heard of her?
Yeah, she
the singer.
Yeah,
she stabbed one of her boyfriends or some shit like that, or cut his dick off or something.
Yeah, she did. Well, she was out there, or whatever. She sung out there, and it was a guy named from South Carolina. I think he's from Cross, South Carolina. He's like a gospel singer. He's like 22 years old. He had plays rocking though. He's like his name Kevonte. Something. I look at my phone or whatever. But like, he got 179K Instagram followers. Nigga from South Carolina, dog, doing big things. Like I'm talking about, like he 22 years old. He sound like a little gospel dude. Like he like a Kurt Franklin type of person. He just like that. Cause like you sitting out there like that ain't obviously my type of music or whatever. But like he really do got you energetic. Like I liking this performance. Like he almost like say the day and saying like, cause when we got there, it's like, man, this ain't popping at all. And we had them bought tickets already before, so we had to kind of go. So like man, we might just get in and get out. But he came in there like he did his little thing, and it was like I say, I wish I could really remember his name. But
then
like,
y'all got out.
No, because we stayed because Kiki Wyatt, she performed last, and like that was.
I'm trying to think about who Kiki Wyatt is.
She could sing really good. Matter of fact, this woman sung at Kiki cancer wedding or whatever. Like,
yeah, Kiki White was at Kiki cancer wedding.
Yeah, she sung. I'm talking this woman. She had just got her ass done like 3 days before that, I think. Cause like, man, you got to see the curves on this woman. She like got 10 kids.
Yeah, she got 10.
Yeah, but you on my team, I took one picture. Look up Kiki Wyatt. But
yeah,
like,
they say that shit so far. One of her ex-husband gave away two of his kids to her, man.
Yeah, she said
what?
Yeah, that's gas, man.
she said she got a husband because she was on stage with some high heels on. Yeah, and then she had got him to come in there and take her shoes. She said, you gotta have a husband, a gay husband. Like
what?
She said you gotta have a husband, a gay husband. And it's saying like a dude on the road with her or whatever, but he gay. He don't want her or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say like
think about
gay husband,
but she ain't been doing these Juneteenth festivals and stuff. Like I'm telling you, like the stage, it was a nice stage or whatever, but like it was too big for this.
She got 10 kids. I never saw her before in my life. She's great though.
Yeah, she a pretty big time person.
Matter of fact, you know that song Avant got My First Love.
That nigga don't know that song.
I don't know that song.
That nigga know one Avant song. He know one Avant song.
What, 4 minutes?
No, he know 2 then. What's the other one, Bill?
No, that ain't a bunt right there. Is it?
No, I got 4 minutes and he got one more
Yeah, that's
song.
4 minutes.
No, I'm talking about I'm thinking about Mario Winans. I ain't thinking about what's a
Oh,
bunt
okay,
song.
yeah.
I can
Avant got.
read your mind, hey.
Oh
Babe,
yeah, yeah,
I know
yeah.
I
what
know
you're
what you're
yeah.
thinking.
But nah,
Avant and Kiki Wyatt got a big song called "Long as I Live." I want to say, or "You and Only You" or something like that.
yeah, like the little do it girls, Chloe Bailey and Halle Bailey, they was talking about like they favorite singers of all time or whatever, and they had said
Yeah,
they think the best singer is Kiki Wyatt to them. I'm talking
I
about
can
this
see
woman.
that.
This woman got some pipes. Chantal always talking about. That's how I know about it. I ain't know
Yeah.
about it either. But like I said, I did. I had found out that she had sung at Kiki canceled on wedding or whatever. But like I said, the event was pretty plain because they was talking about it on the radio and all that stuff. But the execution wasn't there, and that's just a big thing to me. I just take all that stuff in because, like I say, I look at life as like I say, it's a movie or whatever. And like that wasn't a bad plan to what they tried to do. Like I don't think plans ain't bad. It's just the execution, man. That's like what we doing right now, man. We just got to execute what we got going on because we don't. It just was a plan that didn't get executed.
This event was in Charleston,
Yeah, it was more like in Lansing, which is North Charleston.
right outside of it. How long was the promotion going?
It was going for a while because we had got our tickets a couple of weeks ago or whatever. Like
Oh,
it seemed like the place was gonna be like sold out. How it was blasted on the radio or whatever. But what I'm thinking is like the rain and
the weather.
also the weather was bad, and also it's just that people don't really know what the Juneteenth was. It's like
Yeah,
give it one more year, just like the cook off or whatever. Like, I think that was planned, that was executed well. That was a good plan and it was executed. Why? Because obviously when you pull up, you can't wait to get out the car. That's the execution. And like it
yeah,
just they brought it was more than what they even expected. So like I think you got to have a plan. Sometimes don't get executed.
yeah.
But hey, let's talk about fathers though, man. Father's Day. I seen a lot of fathers out here feeling very unappreciated, and like I think some people out here like I feel like fathers don't get the same appreciation that the mothers get. What y'all feel about it?
I feel like that's true, but I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. It's been like that for so long that I don't think it's gonna go no other way. And I ain't got no kids, but I feel like shit. Mother's Day, they damn be promoting for that shit for like 3 weeks to a month, and then when it hit, niggas go big, and then Father's Day is like, you be like, shit, when is Father's Day? And then it'd be like, oh shit, it's tomorrow. Hey, that's how it be, man. That's how it's gonna be,
Hey, get
really
what?
though.
It's the day after Juneteenth.
Exactly. I was in Walmart in the jewelry section. I saw a chain that had mama at the end. No chain that had daddy at the end. Like Father's Day tomorrow though. Like why a chain with mama on the end but not daddy or father?
I think men making a big fuss about it because like everybody else getting their flowers. Why can't we get our flowers? I mean, not me personally, because I don't have a kid, but as a man in general, like why can't men get their flowers or whatever? For like because a lot of men out here doing their job. I seen a dude on the internet or whatever. His girl had got him a $10 cake. He was a video. He was like on the second floor, so shit. Like this whole got me a $10 cake for Father's Day. He threw it off the back of it, man. Like get that shit out of here, man. Nobody wants
Want that, man.
like,
Way more than I brought all the manly stuff.
It's always the gifts that just that them shits be meaningless. Like they either get you some shit to grill with or get you like some tank tops and underwear or some shit like that. Like,
hey, that's so
man,
funny. Like I was looking at Snapchat or whatever. I saw a roller snap. Like an early Father's Day present. It was a grill.
don't nobody want that shit, man.
Women would try to get me a grill for my birthday or Father's Day.
But I'm saying, but I think like you gotta just be innovative. You gotta just think about like what I had got on Chantal for her birthday was an anklet. I got it late. I got it after her birthday, but I got it for her birthday because like think about you. I see girls or whatever. I be like, man, I like how girls look with anklets on. It's tight to me.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. So like, like okay, just put that on my girl then because if she ain't really talking about putting it on, I just get it for her and now she gonna wear it. And now my girl got the same ankle I be seeing, not the same one, but an ankle. I think that's like feminine. Yeah. It's sexy to me to see girls with anklets on. Just like I think when a bracelet is tight for a dude.
Yeah.
I think girls. You go ahead.
Now go ahead, tell your joke. You know it's good. I think girls.
Hey, you got a joke.
Yeah, I got a clip or whatever. You with the videos I want to talk about that too, but we'll talk about it later on in the pod. But when I like Chauvinistic Jerry, the video called Chauvinistic Jerry, because he was filming like lyrical to them, like that's what women supposed to be doing, fixing how I play.
Yeah, I ain't get to hear that shit with the mic yet, dog. Because I was saying that I was telling somebody about that. I ain't get to hear it good yet because like I ain't listen to it back with the mic on.
Misogynistic Gerald over there.
I'm a comedian on low, man. Like catch me on Wednesdays doing stand up comedy. You feel me? It sounds like a lie, right? Yeah, at the comedy house, man. Check me.
It definitely a lie.
Matter of fact, before we go back to Father's Day or whatever, I want to talk about the mountains, dog. Everybody should experience going up there and just smoking, just being out in the peace. Because like you literally don't hear no noise, you know, besides like nature. Cause there ain't nothing out there really. I mean, like you know how like going
no cars
around the road. Yeah, but like when you go off the road into like a trail or something like that, like you just out there. Like,
how did Santana just figure this out? Somebody took her there or something?
Oh, she been in Denver for like years, like about 6 years. She said she should go up here from time to time, like go through like hikes and trails and stuff like that. You know that in particular spot we was there, she was like that's a spot she always like to come to and like you know just get peace or whatever. Even if she out there by herself, and it was like far up the mountain, like way out there, whatever. It was like miles of walking to get there, but you know it was such a like peaceful environment. You know, like something like I never did. I was like. I know never in my life on a Sunday have I been hiking up a mountain
in Colorado.
Never did that before.
But I told you or whatever, like we hadn't even took a flight or whatever before April 2019, and now like took a flight to LA. I mean, took a flight to Vegas, went to California at the same time. Done been to Dallas, done been to Colorado, and like you know, just like we're going to the mountains in a couple of weeks. Like and I've been to ATL and Charlotte, but these places we never really went nowhere from like the ages like 18 to like 28. Really, besides Atlanta,
though.
Like we
ain't
do
nothing. Take my first flight.
You going?
Oh, you took a flight yet?
He taking a flight.
I ain't never took one. I'm going to New Orleans.
Louisiana,
next month. Yeah, New Orleans next month.
Yeah.
July 16th weekend, ain't it? Well, you know you on Monday through Friday. You said Monday through Friday.
Yeah, it's gonna be the 19th through the 23rd. We're gonna be in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's an easy flight though, man. Like it's so crazy, like getting on the plane because we never did it as kids, and you see kids on the plane, you like, dang, they actually get to live out here. It was like a young dude, probably about 12 or 13. He was on the flight himself, and like he was going through everything himself. He had went to Mickey D's because he was in front of us in line, and like I was like, I could tell he been on flights before. He looked like he know what he doing. Yeah. Even though he 12 or 13, he been doing it. He by himself. I never did a flight by myself, but he 12 or 13 doing this.
A lot of kids do that though. Like if you got like a mama and a daddy that stay in different states or some shit, like it ain't nothing for them to take a 10, 12, 13-year-old and just ship their ass on the plane and be like, if you hungry, go buy food here. When you get to where you going, look for this person, you gonna be right where you need to be. Like that's crazy. It's just
that won't say it's the movie
experience though. Yeah,
exactly. Like the stuff you see on the movies is really happening. That's why it's in the movies. That's why like I say I ride by these houses or whatever. Be like, how do people really own this property and stay there? Just like somebody stay here every day of their life, you know? And like in these places that we just see on TV, they're like, man, I would love to even just visit places like that. And there's people out here staying in them, basically in these big ass mansions I be delivering packages to. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, literally houses come outside. I mean, like out the mountains, like in LA, but it's so like different in Colorado where like it might be a house on that mountain is way far away, but you know, with the zoom on the camera, you can see it, but ain't nothing else around it. You're like, where is y'all like anything? Like you can't get no delivery there. Your service, you know your service. So it's so far up the mountain. Like you don't we have no service.
Though. That might be the point though.
Oh, that's the point. I'm saying
a lot of people might want to do that just because they don't want no neighbors, they don't want no service. They just want to get away from the whole world and just like be so far in peace and quiet.
And that's what's there. It's wild. Like you go up the mountain, then you start seeing down on the city that you just left because the University of Colorado, like right there down the mountain. Like in Boulder, Colorado. Like you can see like all from the mountain, like you see all the buildings and like just the whole town or whatever. Like when you go up the mountain, it's hard to explain it. It's something you got to experience in person.
You had put that location on your phone or whatever. So I saw that like where you was at on Snapchat, your location was on.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, you said you saw it on Snapchat. Where I located. I was way like that, ain't it?
Yeah, I like boy. Cause like that's how I knew like Denver was down there and Boulder was up there northwest.
Yeah, almost into Wyoming.
They'll pop smoke your ass. You keep playing out there with that location.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
I only turned it on because let me turn it off my face.
God
Because I
bless
was
Pop
outside.
Smoke, man. God bless Pop Smoke, man. Yeah, stop playing with that location like that.
For real, man. Because people be watching.
No, I only put it on for goddamn what you call it. We live on the podcast, about to turn it off though, so y'all ain't gonna find it.
But go ahead and talk about. I want to talk about basketball right now, man. We always really let's move past Father's Day since we don't get no love anyway. That's how I get treated. Well, men don't get no love. We just move right past that day and just you go and move it to the fourth. Like Father. But anyway, last night was really like the first time probably this whole playoff that I actually sat down and watched a game. I ain't watched the whole game, but I watched like from like the second quarter to the end of the game, basically Atlanta Hawks and the Philadelphia 76ers, and like me personally, how my perspective of it was so intense. I love it's like it brought me back to like watching sports all the time. Like obviously we ain't watched sports since like the pandemic really happened or whatever. I kind of fell off on sports, especially basketball, because hey, LeBron James in the playoffs, so I need to watch it for. But anyway,
that what confused me though, not to cut you off, is like, man, basketball still going. Like folks still really out here getting buckets though. I know y'all boys super LeBron fans, but hey, even with him gone, folks still out here getting buckets. Like
insane though.
When Durant hit that buzzer beater in the fourth quarter, I mean, hey.
Oh, that shit was lit. With that Texas Roadhouse.
Shit was stupid.
And I was watching on my phone, so I was behind, then the TV or whatever. And like everybody like, I'm like, what happened? Then shit come on my phone, like, okay, I see.
Yeah, I ain't had no dog in the fight, but I was turned when he hit it though. I'm like, boy, this nigga different, man.
Too bad his foot was damn long.
Yeah.
He stepped on the line.
Nigga was like a 17, man.
Like I said,
we'll fat air.
We'll go to not LeBron after I talk about this. What I was about to say, like with the 76ers in the house or whatever. Like Trae Young, I feel like he got the confidence. Like Shannon Shaw was talking about some stuff. Like he said something was real. Did y'all watch Undisputed Today?
I ain't getting.
I just seen
anyway,
clips,
he made a great analogy. I ain't watched the whole. I saw clips too, but he made a great analogy. Like with Ben Simmons, he was like, when back in the day he couldn't swim or whatever, but the people asked him, like the dude that taught him how to swim, asked him, "What you scared of the water?" He's like, "No, I ain't scared of the water." Like Ben Simmons, he's like, he won't shoot. He's scared to shoot. So you can't get over your thing of shooting if you scared to shoot the ball.
Nope.
Like I just can't understand how like as he progressively gets older, he progressively gets farther away from shooting the ball. What you do in basketball, if you can't shoot the ball, what else can you do?
Shit.
Yeah, you can't do shit. I mean,
gotta get traded.
They was talking about him like he was one of the top defensive players though. But if I look at the scouting report and I know all you gonna do is play defense and not shoot, then I could just go double your best player because you're not gonna shoot.
You're not gonna shoot. I don't gotta worry about nothing from the outside.
Nothing.
Stand on the block. Ben Simmons can be at the 3. You can stand under the goal.
He's not gonna shoot.
Yeah. I mean, he was under the goal and he didn't dunk the ball. Like his confidence is shot right now.
Yeah,
he
it really
like
is though.
Some mental like therapy on basketball because like he ain't got the confidence to even shoot the ball. Right, my nigga, you get paid $30 million a year. Go to the gym and just shoot jumpers.
Like I saw that play live last night. Whenever he just gave it to whatever the other dude name is, like he literally could have just went up because anybody else just would have went up and just try to dunk it or whatever. Yeah. But he just gave it up. It's like he too unselfish. Like
Trae Young was there. He could dunk right there.
That one they were saying like you wouldn't even trade De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons right now. You wouldn't because Ben Simmons won't shoot. Like Doc, you see what Doc Rivers said last night. He shouldn't have said it, John, but like he like they had asked him, boy, do you think Ben Simmons can take you to a championship or whatever? Like he don't really know. Like now you gotta say that, you feel like your point guard can take to the championship. But
he don't really know.
But the thing that I'm saying, the truth about that was Shaq and Chuck was talking about that on the internet. I mean, on Inside the NBA after the show. Like you really don't know because like what's in your head that you just really want. They said in the last 6 games he only shot 1 shot. In the last 4 games he shot 0 shots in the fourth quarter. That's wild. Like they talking about like no layers, no nothing, no nothing.
He don't want to win, man.
He don't want to nothing.
He don't want it on him. He got no confidence.
Yeah, I need
very low confidence. Yeah, you gotta go, man.
And they can get a decent little prospect over there if they get rid of him.
Who want to trade over him?
That's what I'm saying. His stock is so low right now because he will not shoot the ball. And
the only person that'll take him is like a lower market team, like when
Orlando
took Markelle Fultz.
Exactly.
Markelle Fultz his shot was broke.
But that's what I'm saying with Ben Simmons. Like
he got better.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Nobody watches the Magic game. Dog.
Exactly.
You get
I
lost.
don't know.
But
Yeah,
Ben
I don't
Simmons,
know.
it's just crazy to me that you scared to shoot basketball when you're a basketball player. Like, and then you're in the NBA or whatever. So it's like I just can't imagine why you feel like you can't make it. Cause when he shoot the ball, it ain't ugly, it ain't fleeted, it ain't even Sean Marion. Sean Marion used to have a fleeted shot, but he'll shoot it because you
That
gotta
shit was
have
wet,
confidence. Yeah, when it was wet, but when it wasn't, that shit clanked like a motherfucker.
Clank, dog.
But back to
I don't understand it because he was the truth coming out of high school. Not high school and college. I saw Ben Simmons as being one of the next superstars in the league. If he got any type of jump shot, he shot more in college. He did more in college. Right now, his offensive game is nothing. It's nil.
His defensive stopper.
And the sad part about it is Joel Embiid gonna go out there and put up points, but as the years pass, you can't really rely on him. He damn near street clothes too.
Street clothes. He street clothes senior. He ain't played for the first 2 years.
Yeah.
Like he stay hurt. He just so good when he on the court.
Yeah.
But he ain't on the court that much.
And all the points that they missing is the points that Ben Simmons supposed to put up, but he just not shooting.
Like if
no
you ain't gonna
confidence to shoot,
do hook shot, do dunk, do layup. Like it's a lot of different ways to score. But get in the gym this summer and shoot 1,000 3-pointers a day. You feel me?
A day.
Every day. You need 7,000 a week. Cause I need you in that 7 days a week.
Yeah, because my thing is if Giannis trusts himself to shoot the three, goddamn it, you can shoot it too.
Ain't it? That man take 8 seconds to shoot.
And he got it down.
Like a free throw,
Like,
man. I don't like Giannis' game. He's
like
great, but I don't like his game because he ain't got nothing. He got no move.
He's just so big.
Moves, and he just gonna run straight to the hole and hope he get fouled. That's it.
Or he just gonna dunk his arm so long.
Yeah, he can Euro from the 3-point line. Y'all heard about Zion and his family though?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, trying to get him out of there.
For what?
Cause they ain't doing nothing down there. They ain't putting the right people around him. Put him in a. If you're gonna be in New Orleans, I need everything done my way. If not, ship me somewhere where I get a bigger name.
Man, that man been there for 2 years, and I don't think he finished the whole season yet, man.
And the man been there for 2 years, and he probably been his third head coach too. Come on, man, give me that man a foundation, man.
You still yet got to play all your games though. What you doing?
Play all the games.
What you mean?
That man ain't finished no whole season yet.
You don't need to play all the games.
He had 2 seasons.
He should have finished at least one, man. The man was 19 last year, man.
In my
the
opinion,
first season he got hurt.
I don't think he needed
at 19.
No, the first he was hurt before the season. He had to recover during the season.
Listen, man, you got to carry them folks before we gonna.
He had to carry
Duke,
man. He had to get that Duke off his back. Goddamn it!
You got to carry these folks before we think about getting you out of here, man.
Nah,
you're not Anthony Davis.
He's not gonna sign that next contract, but I think he will though.
I think
turn down that type of money.
I mean,
you
gonna be hard
to the Knicks.
I mean,
He
so
don't want to go no fucking Knicks.
He probably do want to go to the Knicks. That's what he probably want to do. But I mean, so you want to get the most money. You want to capitalize off your potential too. And I don't think, just like they say, Luka might leave. He ain't going nowhere. He'll lose like $18 million if he wasn't to resign.
He'll make $18 more million something else.
But okay, but that'd be 18. That'd be 18 million plus 18 million. You talking about like giving $18 million is hard to give up, especially when you're an athlete because you ain't the corporation yet. You just an employee. So you gotta take every single dollar that's coming your way.
That nigga talking to them folks like he the corporation, man.
Yeah, I heard. He said, "Hey, he said Bob run stuff, man.
Yeah, Bob run shit.
Rick Carter out of there. You listen to Joe Budden.
Who Bob?
Yeah,
who Bob?
We don't know.
That was Luka said.
Yeah, Bob run shit though. Obviously, that's what Luka said.
Yeah, y'all some Joe Budden fans. So tell me about the new Rory and Mal podcast.
You watched it?
It ain't bad. It ain't bad. I ain't watch it. I listened to it though. They got a couple kinks they need to work out. The first one that they put out when it was just them two, it was real good. I think they just need to figure out a way to end it. And then the one that I want to say it came out Saturday or some shit. I just listened to it this morning. They had Justice and Earl Sweatshirt on there, and it was good. But like I said, they just need to figure out how to end it.
Well,
what you mean how to end it? Like how to wrap it up?
Yeah, like because at the end of the first one, when it was just them two, they was just going through topics real quick, and then Rory was like, "Well, I don't really know how to end this, so I guess I'll say I'll see y'all next time," and it just cut off. But the one that I listened to today with Earl Sweatshirt and Justice, like they was in the middle of a conversation, and then it just stopped. It just cut off. A whole new podcast started in my ear, and I'm like, I ain't
What?
know that shit was done. Like I ain't know it was done.
I ain't listen. I ain't listened to the whole first one because like it got too dry to me. I like I can't listen to this because like what I did hear though, Chig Smooth said it was a little dry at first beginning, a little awkward or whatever. The first beginning, but it got real good after that. But so I ain't even go back and listen to it. But I did listen to the whole podcast with Earl Sweatshirt and stuff because like it was dude named Justice. It was a good conversation because like it was a real good conversation. Like I just had clicked on it because it just came out probably like 48 minutes the other morning. What this was Saturday morning. I wasn't doing that, so I clicked on it. And like by the time I'm thinking about it, it's 15 minutes to the thing because like the dude Justice was asking them good questions. It was just a real smooth, good conversation with just like because like, everybody was in the comments talking about how did they find Earl Sweatshirt. I really don't know nothing about him, but I guess he's so like this a mythical character like a little B or something. Like,
Yeah, he was a part of Odd Future.
Future ain't it?
Yeah, he was a part of Odd Future. Odd Future was I want to say it was
I know Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator was in it, and what's that dude name? The R&B dude.
Oh,
He
Frank
came.
Ocean.
Frank Ocean. Yeah, they all was in that
Thinking of you.
Sa-
Yeah.
Sound like the Bussy Future.
together. Yeah, they all was gay. Yeah,
But, go
yeah,
ahead.
it was good. Earl Sweatshirt. He famous for a meme. I just can't remember what that meme was. On top of like his music or whatnot. And you know, Justice. Justice is one
I
of the.
didn't.
Justice is one of the co-owners of LVRN. LVRN is short for Love Renaissance. He managed Black, Summer Walker, and like a whole bunch of other artists.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and Boogie. You know Boogie from LA, I guess. Yeah, he managed all them. Summer
I
Walker,
I didn't
Boogie,
know that.
and Black. Yeah.
Because the dude Justice was pretty cool to me. Like he was asking the good questions. He was like in tune with who he was. So he had a good, strong opinion. And I like that about him. But like I also like the dude at the end, dude saying like Justice is a little too aggressive sometimes, saying like he like dude, like, I can't even bring in my beat because he talking about his trash. Like, dog, I ain't even got done finishing it up yet, man. Damn, I'm just
that was Boogie. Boogie was in
Okay.
there saying that like, yeah, you're a little too aggressive at times. He was like, he'll walk in here and just be like, man, that shit trash. And he'd be like, damn, dog, I ain't even finished yet.
This is my art, man. How you gonna just shit on my art like that?
Yeah.
I know the creation, man. Let me create.
But Justice was saying like the world is mediocre because niggas just don't tell you when your shit trash, man. So I seen both sides of it. What the fuck are you eating?
That man stay eating something.
Rock
man.
up rich I have.
That man over there. But yeah, man, fine tune, talking about fine tuning podcast and stuff. Like obviously we know like getting guests on is what we gotta our bread the butter, right? We gotta get people
Bread the
on.
butter.
That's
Bread
what
and
that's where we're gonna put our bread. That's why we're gonna
Bread
spread
and butter.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna spread that butter to that bread or whatever. I
Bread
want to
and
say.
butter, boy.
Bread and butter pickle.
Like-
JR said he want to come on.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have everybody on. I'm down to have anybody on that want to have a conversation because I feel like that's gonna bring more conversation and that's gonna bring more ideas.
JR gonna end up tossing shit up a little bit though, because if y'all, I don't know how many times y'all been over there, but when he get to talking about them rappers from Batesboro, he'll call them trash in a heartbeat.
All of
Well, not
trash.
all of them. He got a couple of them that he like, but the rest of them he be like,
Trash.
he ain't got no flow.
Yeah.
He ain't got
This shit don't
flow.
hit like that. I don't want to hear it, man.
I don't
That man boss suck.
Man, turn this off. This ain't it. Man.
This ain't it right here, man. This don't sound like the real stuff.
Got to fart on them boys, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Fine-tune,
the Batesboro League rappers, man. You know, we out here
For
doing
real.
our thing. We're gonna make some stuff shake out here, man. We're gonna make this on pop. But yeah, back to the podcast though, man. Because what I've been doing all week is just trying to fine-tune this camera, man. Trying to fine-tune this production, trying to figure out because like I'm over here doing I'm trying to cut up the video to my uncle video and stuff, but his wedding, his reception. But it's like it's just my computer is like it's a MacBook Air. When I first got it, it was what it was for. But it's so choppy. It takes so much. It takes so much to do so little. And like it's so aggravating. And just like with this podcast, like, wow, if I ain't got no sound, it's so hard to really catch the sound up with the audio, with the visual and all that. Why? Because it's like it's just so choppy. It just but
and see the same thing happened to me. Like I want to say Wednesday by like 11 o'clock, I had like 8 clips that I wanted to post, and I went and put the logo in front of it. And then as I'm like going through it, trying to get ready to export it, they was just like, it was some Chinese type shit. Like the words was going, but the mouth was behind.
My one moving,
and I'm just like, bro, what's going on? And then I'm thinking like, it's just like the Wi-Fi is like not right or something like that. So then I upload them. I mean, I export them. I send them back to my phone because I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be choppy or not. I don't want to send it straight to either IG or Twitter and it be choppy like that. So I sent it back to my phone. It came to my phone choppy. I'm like, bro, I got to get a new computer, man.
Yeah. So
I moved do that shit to me.
you been using DaVinci Resolve or iMovie?
DaVinci Resolve.
So like that's what I'm saying. Did you see? Cause you had put up a good clip. It got like some traction, really though. Shout out to you for put that clip up. But listen to this though. You see, I put the clip up on Instagram too.
I seen it. Yeah.
Did you see how did the difference though?
Yeah.
Because like that one saying you gotta that one saying I use the DaVinci Resolve too. So like just cut it up. I'm saying it's a little bit of learning.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's my computer that I'm having a problem with because it's coming out choppy. That's why I sent it back to my phone and then I sent it straight to Twitter from my phone.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Because when I did it in my computer, it had the little Chinese mouth and shit.
Oh, you did say the video because like Bigboy, his computer was doing the same thing. It wouldn't download or render the file or whatever.
Nah, it was MOV, a movie file, and I needed to be MP4, and I had to translate it over.
You figure that? Did you figure it out?
No, I never figured it out. You know, you just had to put it together or whatever. Because they finally had downloaded on your computer.
That one, but honestly, though, I be enjoying this stuff. That
was here, man.
Following your passions or whatever, Ben. Because I be enjoying taking pictures and documenting stuff. I do love editing and stuff, but I just gotta get a better computer to enjoy it again. Because you can't enjoy like the choppiness of it. It's like, I mean, obviously it ain't gonna be perfect every time, but like it's like every single time, like you gotta wait 20 seconds to play 2 seconds.
Yeah. Every time.
Every time. Man, this ain't it. This ain't it right here, man. If this was about, this ain't what I want to be about. But like once you do get it to a place where you start executing, making putting stuff together, like the video I sent you or whatever, but it's like okay, you start seeing the visual or the vision to how you can kind of like piece it together and make it something more than what just one clip is. So like I'm saying, like just doing this stuff, it's just the art of it. Once you start getting it together, whatever, like okay, I can start seeing it coming together, make it feel good.
Yeah, it do feel good. And lately, I've been going like around town. Like if I'm in Columbia or some shit, I might then be riding around, just headed somewhere, and I pull over and give Bigboy some tissue.
I know that.
Nah, I pull over and like have my camera on me and like just take like landscaping shots of like the city or whatnot, just certain spots. Cause I want to, like I said a while back, I want to get back into bringing photo albums back into the family. But I still need to take enough pictures and edit a couple pictures to see like how this shit gonna turn out before I just start taking pictures of the family or whatnot. So I downloaded Photoshop to my computer and just been looking at pictures, adding different filters and all that shit on it. It's just dope to like just get your hands on it and take different pictures and see what you could do with a picture or a video or something like that. It's just dope to grow, really.
Yeah, for real.
You got and then you got the M50 with it. They be talking about that camera a lot on Think Media, and what they said it's like a little whole thing that comes with the Canon M50 and like it's saying like the card or whatever you got. It's like a whole lot of stuff. So like check out things. I mean, you say you have before.
Yeah, I've been watching Think Media.
Every time I see Think Media, they always talking about something about how like the Canon M50 can just kind of the camera taking it so good. They say or whatever.
Yeah, and I just want to buy some more lenses though. So lately I've been on Think Media just looking at all the different lenses. Think Media put up a video like the top 5 lenses to buy, shit like that. So I've been watching them videos a lot.
It's prime time right now. So prime, you gotta have prime. It's prime day.
I got prime day coming up. Yeah,
it's today and tomorrow. So like,
I'll get on there.
Yeah, so like but I mean I seen a lens of Tamron. It's like $800-900 though. So that's
that would be killing me, man. Because I
want the lens be just high as the damn camera.
Yeah, I want that 22 millimeter Sigma, but that shit like 1,300. I'm like, y'all boys showing out, man.
Like, damn, I got to make my money back somehow, so I need to really be out here doing some photos.
I need some jobs.
If I buy that shit, I need to call Kevin Hart. We can shoot fatherhood too, man.
You feel me? Like,
y'all watch that shit?
Hell no, I ain't got no kid.
You watch?
I ain't got no daddy either.
I said, boy, quit lying, boy. You just saw Keith, boy. Y'all was hugged up. He gave you a kiss on your forehead, boy.
Yeah, no, I ain't seen Keith, man.
Yeah.
So you saying you ain't hit Keith up yesterday?
Hell no. Hell no, I ain't rocked up yesterday, man.
Man, I did not tell our granny to Happy Father's Day though.
I know.
That shit getting hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. The older you get, that shit get hard, man. I ain't even text y'all.
As a daddy, I'm a daddy every day. So every
boy,
day Father's Day. Every day Father's Day. That's
stepfather's day for me.
It's like a birthday, too, like birthday is a special day, but I don't feel like I need to be doing anything special that day in particular.
Nope.
Yeah. Birthday's like dead.
Yeah, I feel like me personally on birthdays, I just want to be doing what I want to be doing. Like on a Father's Day, I feel like a father should be like, you get to pick and choose. Like, okay, I don't want to be bothered on Father's Day. You feel me? Like, don't bother me on Father's Day, kids.
It's a man-made holiday.
No, you supposed to cook on Father's Day. That's why they bought you that grilling shit.
Exactly, cook for us. Exactly.
Go put them ribs on there, boy. I know it's your day.
See them ribs up.
Yeah.
Go work hard. Go work hard on a day for you.
Y'all buy you a weed eater or some shit. Now you got to go cut grass on Father's Day.
Got me an axe for my birthday. God damn.
Y'all heard about Vince Will Ford son?
No. What's wrong? He like boy?
Nah, I don't like boys. He had sold a couple Super Bowl rings for $62,000.
Oh my God!
What?
Disrespectful.
He on drugs?
He disrespectful, man.
He on drugs?
I don't know if he on drugs or not, man. But yeah,
he
man.
sold 2 rings for $62,000 together.
Say Vince Wilfork had got a text or something or email or something from a fan saying, "Hey, cover your rings on the market, man." Like cover your rings on the market, man. I'll just let you know, like they out here on the market.
Hey, is it real? Cause I buy it.
Hey, you feel me?
What's up? Yeah, I buy it.
But say somebody had done bought them for both of them for $62,000.
Them niggas about to come up, man.
But I think he got his ring back or whatever. His ring's back, but I don't know if the money.
So they to the payment off then.
I don't even know. But like
that's funny.
Either that or he had to buy them back. But that's funny and that's fucked up at the same time.
It's so like come on, man. Cause like
bad fucking kid.
He thought it would do storage or whatever, like just moving around. Like I maybe can't find him because we've been moving houses or whatever's in the store. Like I said, it just popped up on the internet saying, to a Vince Wilfork. Like, and then like you gonna take your daddy ring and also you gonna like post them at these Vince Wilfork Super Bowl ring. It's craziness, man.
How y'all feel about that though? Like if y'all was an athlete and y'all was a star and y'all done, maxed out y'all potential in whatever sport it was y'all were playing. If y'all had a sibling or a relative or some shit like that just like sold a couple of y'all jerseys or sold y'all rings, or if y'all ran track or something and had gold medals, like how y'all feel about that?
I mean, man, you ain't do nothing to deserve to sell my stuff.
Yeah, unless I gave it to you. Unless I gave it to you, then like don't say don't because that's stealing. That's thievery if you're taking my stuff and selling it, because like I mean you're making profit off something that is mine. So that's stealing. So that ain't cool at all. And like that's but like I also listen to this podcast with Joe Rogan talking about bosses or whatever, and like they just allow these bosses to keep. He was talking about this man was talking about Don King, Bermain Stavern or whatever. Remember him? He fought Deontay Wilder. And he was like the second Bermain Stavern fight. He had got Don King to promote him or whatever. He was like they was in the negotiating or whatever with the purse or whatever. And he was like, man, you need to give him Don King was in there saying you need so well. It ain't funny. I mean it is funny, but like, I don't want to laugh. But like you need to get these you need to Damn, I can't even get this stuff out because it's funny.
That boy struggling to get this goddamn story out.
Hey, that boy. Hey, I'm like, can we get through it?
I'm starting to look at her like,
what did Don King say?
Get it out. Come on.
Hey, come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it.
This nigga been struggling to get this damn story out, man.
Hey, now
you can't remember shit.
I can't remember. It's funny though. It's not. He just said they always in a just trying to negotiate the purse or whatever, and they was like the Don King was like I need more negotiated for it to win or whatever, and they said they all just started busting out laughing or whatever because like good and well he ain't about to beat no Deontay Wilder, especially the second time. And he was like him, Don King, and Jay Prince was sitting together. It was them three in the meeting together, setting it up. And he was like, they just they was on the they said the first round, man. He said like he just hit like a mule. He hit like a mule. And he was talking about a lot of. This was a good podcast because this man had
who was talking about it.
I don't know. No, it was this white man talking about the business he was doing in Boston with Joe Rogan on Joe Rogan podcast. it was a pretty good conversation or whatever. He was saying just different stuff about how Deontay Wilder, cause he said he had saw Deontay Wilder fight, his first professional fight, and like how like he was off balance. That's why his stance so wide now, because like he's so long or whatever. He get you know how he be fighting, he get off balance so fast. Yeah, he get off balance.
He lean all his weight to his front foot.
Yeah. But he said like it's a success story just to know like where he started and where he at now. And basically what I was going to is that like he said these people, these tagging along allow they people like just like Muhammad Ali or whatever just to get pulverized just for money. And like these people, they ain't even gonna be no benefits off of it, because he said he went to a Muhammad Ali 70th birthday. And he said he went there with Lennox Lewis or whatever, because he was Lennox Lewis homeboy. And like, it was a white guy though, it was a Jewish guy, but he like Muhammad Ali. He said Muhammad Ali was in there falling asleep, couldn't like, just he like, man, it's just sad. Like that.
He had Parkinson's by then.
Yeah, he had Parkinson's by then, but it just like, it was just sad to see like this was Muhammad Ali, but this is not Muhammad Ali. And like boxing,
not the one I know.
Did y'all watch? You watch the Charlo fight this weekend?
Me?
Yeah, no. The Mexican was getting dominated, but he was throwing them towards the later end of the round.
I ain't know nothing about it, man. Y'all algorithm must be different than mine.
We watch boxing, so we be knowing.
Yeah, I watch boxing too when it's a big name. I don't watch them other fights.
Charlo them big names though in boxing.
But I'm saying I didn't see it. I ain't getting no goddamn.
They on Showtime.
I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, it's on Showtime. But like anyway, like he was pretty he was strong or whatever. He could take a punch. He could take. And Charlo
was rocking his ass.
Charlo might not need to go to 168 yet, because what it is, he might not be strong enough to get people out of there.
Yeah.
Because like he couldn't get him out of there, because he probably got him out of there.
Yeah, he probably got him out of there. But Mexicans take a lot of punishment. They just keep taking it and they keep coming forward. Because he will get his ass whooped.
Man.
That boy, his face looked bust up and brutal.
But it looked nerve-wracking though, because like, come on, Charlo, get him out of there, because he one of them people that he gonna keep fighting, so you can get caught by him too. Yeah,
like he was throwing him, but he couldn't knock out Charlo either. Like he hit Charlo a couple times with some good punches, but like the dude kept saying, he kept trying to switch left and right. Like, you ain't good enough to do that. Stay right side.
He was pretty big though.
Yeah, he was a big Mexican though.
Like, we ain't never discussed Mayweather in that last little clown fight he had.
For real, we never did discuss that, dog. Mayweather did what Mayweather do, and that's get money.
He robbed the bank.
Point blank period. Hey, that's all it was. You feel me? Like, it kept messing up. Matter of fact, Showtime, I thought about that. They charged me money. Showtime, I need to get my fucking money back.
For what? For watching the fight?
Nah, I had paid and the shit won't work.
This man, he about to talk to him. He about to do it live on the pod, man.
He about to call Showtime right
now. He couldn't even wait one more second. He couldn't even wait a few more minutes. He's like, nah, I need to take this right now, man. I need my money back.
I gotta remember.
Yeah, I ain't watched the fight because I watched the Ocho Cinco fight. I watched the fight right before that, but it was taking so long to come on, and the stream that I was watching had went out, and I kept trying to find another stream, and it went.
Yeah, all the stream were messing up that night, but it was just
so. This you watched the stream for Charlo fight?
Yeah,
it's like it was perfect stream, right?
Yeah, like usual.
My stream didn't go out at all. I watched. Let's say that's what I'm saying. We got.
What the hell y'all be finding y'all streams from though?
We'll tell you off camera. People ain't getting this thing. You got to know us personally to get this stream.
I got them all in my piracy.
Well, I'm talking about like Chantal was like, dang, we watched the whole fight. Like, this was on Showtime. Like, well, yeah, it was on Showtime, but it wasn't paid for. But it was a stream. It was just a smooth ass stream the whole time. But I'm like, you just gotta know where to go. Like, you can watch, like, people, you literally can watch the football games, you can watch the basketball game for free. If you ain't got cable, if you ain't got nothing, you just got your phone, you still can watch everything you want to watch out here. You just got.
I had forgot all about this Showtime. I'm calling them when we got the podcast. Get my motherfucking $50 back. But we've got to talk about that loser, KD.
Yeah, I mean, he did. He fell victim like Bron do, like Steph did, like AI did. Niggas fall victim, man.
Fall victim talk. Like, I know what LeBron
to being up 2-0.
LeBron fall victim to make it to the finals every year.
What you mean, like Giannis though? I mean, to Giannis though.
I mean, LeBron would never lose to
Giannis' name been in the conversation for a long time, and Bron would have lost to Giannis with nobody. James Harden shot like 2 for 15.
So I mean, he James Harden still was playing on that team.
But
LeBron had
see,
Tristan
this what,
Thompson and Kyle Cole.
this what get me. When LeBron win, it's LeBron fault. But when LeBron lose, it's the players. But when Durant lose, it ain't the players that was on his team. Who did something for that
That was
man?
under Durant.
Okay,
His
so
team
why
showed up.
Why? Okay, team showed up how?
They were on the court with him.
Man, get the fuck.
I mean, they were playing basketball.
Hell no, man. Y'all remember that year when goddamn Kyrie was hurt and he was out there in Cleveland doing all that shit that he could possibly do, and
LeBron still went to the finals. He still went to the finals.
But I said still lost though. You remember when he still lost? What y'all said? I mean, he ain't had nobody with him.
He made it to the finals at least though.
It's the East, man. Who
Kevin Durant in the East.
That man had to go against DeRozan.
DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, talking about the same Kyle Lowry that won the championship with Kawhi.
With who? Because he wasn't gonna win that shit with DeRozan.
So what?
What you mean? It took Kawhi to go over there, man.
Nah,
that man,
I'm saying.
hey man, that man bit off more than he could chew. Same
Could
thing happened to LeBron.
Could
same
Kawhi
thing
win
happened to Steph.
without LeBron being in the East? If LeBron was in the East, Kawhi would have never had no championship with Toronto. You know why? Because LeBron James would have been like, stop.
LeBron ran through the East.
LeBron.
It would have depended on who was on the squad.
Only person that can do the virtuoso game is LeBron. Durant, he pulled a virtuoso out in the 49-point game, the game 5. Game 6 and game 7, he couldn't do it again.
It was good game 7 though.
But
was he good at the win? Was he good?
He wasn't good at the winning. LeBron never lose the game 7. LeBron never been up 2-0 and lost the series.
Let's talk about LeBron West Coast face card though. He kind of rough over there.
I mean,
one championship.
Hurt.
What?
In the 1 year he stayed healthy, he got championship.
But when he was in the East, it was 10 years straight. Y'all remember that?
He was healthy for 10 years straight too.
But I'm saying though, do y'all remember though when he was in the East, it was 10 years straight. We don't hear about 10 years straight no more.
He been hurt for 2 years out of 3.
Oh, now he hurt.
How you supposed to go to the championship when you hurt? That's like LeBron. I mean, that's like Deontay Wilder winning the championship.
But y'all be talking about him like he could do it.
He
could if he wasn't injured.
Man,
once you're injured, your body is not working the same.
It's a difference between hurt and injured.
Man.
You can.
When my nose running, I sound different.
And y'all boys sleeping on the impact that Drew Holiday took over there.
Man, Drew Holiday.
Because just last year, people were saying all he needed was one more piece. So he ain't got his piece now.
Man, if Durant would have had Kyrie or James Harden healthier, it'd have bust the Bucks tail. And that's simple and plain.
So why he don't get that same pass like LeBron get?
What pass LeBron got? He made it to the finals every year.
They said LeBron wasn't shit because he got swept in the finals when it was him, Kyle Korver, and Tristan Thompson playing against Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond. And LeBron supposed to win a game. He supposed to win a series. He got to the finals though.
And almost got game 1.
So who else was on the court that y'all could think of with Durant the other night?
Bruce Brown,
Joe Harris.
And did what?
Scored points.
How many?
10 points.
Come on, man.
He had about 10 points. He like a star player.
The agreement 8 threes in game 5. What are you talking about? He had
we talking about game 7 though. You talking about game 5.
I told you I ain't watched game 7.
He didn't play enough. They only gave him 13 minutes.
That man ain't had nothing, man.
Yeah,
the same way that Shannon Sharp be saying that LeBron came to the game with a mop bucket and some screws. Durant came to the game with a fishing rod and a left shoe. That nigga ain't have nothing, man.
No, he did.
You know he ain't come with a goddamn brush.
Well, it was a Gucci shoe. It became with a shoe.
He damn sure ain't had no brush. Hey, that man, he fell victim, man. Everybody fell victim, man.
He failed.
Hey, but it is crazy. Like, this playoffs, like the last 4 teams remaining, it's gonna be a new champion. It's gonna be somebody that's never won. Yeah. It's gonna be somebody that's never won a champion. You know, the last 10 years since 2011, it's the first championship without LeBron James in since the Celtics and the Lakers, or without LeBron James or Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, this is the first final since like the Lakers versus the I think the Celtics.
So who y'all think gonna take it? The Suns?
I believe the Suns.
I'm thinking the Suns too.
Devin Booker playing like Devin Booker playing like Kobe right now, man. That man had a triple-double last night.
30-point triple-double.
40 points.
They played last night?
40-point triple-double.
They played last night?
They played yesterday. 3:30. They played 3:30. They played at 12:30.
Yes,
they played 12:30?
Yeah.
Well, shit, 1:30 to you. You was 2 hours behind?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 1:30.
40-point triple-double, man.
Yep.
They won?
Yeah, they won.
Yeah,
by
they
6
won.
points.
Man, I ain't know nothing about this happening, dog. I'm saying I've been out
That's
here.
y'all boys gay. If LeBron ain't playing, y'all don't want to watch it, man.
Hey,
D Book out here creating history, and y'all niggas, he ain't LeBron ain't playing.
Hey, I was in the mountains, man. Being
Chris
peaceful,
Paul,
man.
Chris
I was
Paul
out the
about
world.
to get Chris Paul damn near about to get his first ring, and you worried about LeBron.
I was unplugged. Chris Paul ain't shit.
He ain't, but he about to get his first ring though.
LeBron James won and hurt and healthy. LeBron James be getting another ring.
He's
This would have been a prime year. This would have been a prime year. AD was hurt though.
Not without AD, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got it without AD. That's why they got beat, because AD can't stay healthy. Because why? Street clothes.
Street clothes.
Yeah.
Fucking street clothes.
Wait, before we get out of here, dog, because I'm tired as hell. Y'all, last week I saw a tweet. Y'all probably saw the same tweet. This girl was talking about her friend. Well, she had asked her friend to help her paint. And then he was like, you ain't got no guy friends for that? Because like he was like, why would I want to help you paint your house and I ain't getting no pussy for that? You know? Why would I do that for? Who that's benefiting? Besides you.
Sound like a lot of time wasted.
A lot of time wasted. Like that's a simp. That's simp mobility right there.
Well, what their relationship was though? Like they was.
I think they're friends. Yeah, like cool friends. Like,
I mean, you can help your friend out though. If your friend ain't got no other friend to help them out, and y'all just friends, and that's what y'all is, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man, you don't get that gay shit out of here.
I was about to say that's simp over there, man.
I know. That goddamn cornball, corn ass.
Like, nah, I wouldn't.
Dick in the boot ass. Like.
That boy went simp just now, man.
Hey, simp man.
You can help your friend.
Kevin Samuels, come talk to this man.
But no, I'm saying say if you, we don't really have no girlfriends though, you know. So it's like but
that's
like,
why.
That's why. But think if you did have a girlfriend, she needed you to help her move some. Why not help her move it?
She gonna move them panties that way.
Show me this the Gerald.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Say, how fast you gonna wash the dishes?
Huh?
Like that boy look tired, ain't he? That boy, he go out, boy. He
go
out.
You got jet lag, man.
What? Boy, I ain't get last night. Went to sleep by 2:00. Had to wake up by 4:00.
He mentally sent.
Plane sleep is like the worst sleep you ever get.
Did you fall asleep the whole ride?
I feel like I fell asleep in and out, but it ain't like that. It ain't like you like a good sleep. Then I had to drive back from Charlotte.
Plane sleep is like falling asleep on the couch, man.
Exactly. No, it's worse than that.
It ain't meant.
Nah. Unless you don't need like a first class night goddamn seat or something like that where you can lay down, because it's just like how your body contorted in that seat, and then everybody.
You gotta get ready to work tomorrow though, ain't it?
Might go back to work tomorrow, man. Might take off. Man. I'm tired, boss.
Take your allergy pill tomorrow. Though.
Yeah, I forgot to take one this morning. It's right in the bag over there. I just didn't go get it because goddamn we're on the camera.
Naughty ass boy.
No.
We're gonna have a guest on next week, y'all. We out here tired, been going hard.
Hopefully we bring a woman perspective.
Yeah, give a woman perspective on the podcast.
She gonna give a woman perspective, man. She got a lot going on right now. It look like anyway.
Yeah. Like I said, y'all saw the little tweet I had sent in the message. Yeah. Right on top of each other. That's how I be always on my timeline, you know. They be right there beside each other, just linked.
He said he don't be knowing nothing about that, man.
Yeah, he be knowing that. He got a little false ass goddamn Twitter page.
Yeah.
You know it. He got a what Kevin Durant had.
A
burner account.
A burner. Yeah, he got a burner.
You know, good in the
world. If I was like
AD
Jeremy again, it's like D Stalk again.
This shooter shoot. This shooter that's shooting.
Yeah, he got a little burner, man.
Yeah, you got a little burner out there. Be checking out. That's somebody else snap.
Like the screens.
Y'all know his burner is the Navy Black Twitter.
Yeah, hey, that way you see it, bro. Yeah,
he locked into the Navy Black Twitter too.
I don't know, but that do make a lot of sense though.
We'll see. But for real though, man, like he be shooting over there, but like, Jeremy be having me laughing on all the Twitter, man. I be laughing my tail out, cause one thing he tweeted the other day, we was talking about that thing had me laughing, like his Father's Day tweet. That
shit was funny as hell.
What you say?
That boy crazy, man.
Crazy.
What you say? Talking about the tweet you had said. Talking about
what you had said, man. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about our producer. He just better be on his best behavior next week.
He ain't.
Man, hey, follow me at Watch Women Cuz on Twitter and Instagram. Follow me at Sunny_guy on Snapchat, man. We out here, man. Just follow us, man. We gonna try to keep building, man. It's a lazy week for us, man. We had a lot of shit going on.
Rough week, man, because I'm tired too. Follow me on Twitter and IG at Devin Don't Care _ Follow me on Snap at OTG_93. What's up, the money QB?
Hey, you can follow me at the Money QB on Twitter. You can follow me on IG. I might post some pictures. I don't know. I'm so tired. I might not have no time, but it's some good pictures I took with the camera. You can follow the Navy Black Podcast at Navy Black Pod. Go to the YouTube page. Subscribe to your boy.
Hey, his mic
Navy
loud
Black
as hell,
Podcast.
bro. Devin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his mic always so damn loud. But go ahead.
My mic loud as fuck right now.
Is it?
Yep.
You know I can't hear myself or whatever, but you can go to the Navy Black Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to the page. Hit the like button. Just go check out old videos. We really be talking about good shit. If you ever listen to what we talking
One more
about.
thing before we go or whatever, like that little clip though that Devin just got. Hey, I was pretty I like that. A lot of people responded to that clip by watching it. Shout out to that.
Come on,
I
Twitter.
just got to get my computer to start cooperating.
Yeah, on Twitter, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess we was talking about something good in that clip. Matter of fact, on RP again to Shia,
for
man.
sure.
Like, ain't
Justice
nobody,
too, though.
Justice, man, for her. And I saw Maya with Matter last night. I was on FaceTime with Matter. He was with his two girls for Father's Day, and that's crazy just to say, like, you know, something that happened to his daughter, like, you know, like this could have been a terrible Father's Day for him, man. Terrible,
Yeah.
But like,
Terrible.
you know, justice for Cheyenne and Maya, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with the situation, but ain't nobody else been really put down for it. So, man, maybe they got the right person or what?
Guess we're gonna gotta see what's gonna happen. I asked Mallory what was going on. He said, you know, the people gotta talk, just see what people gonna say, you know. Over time, things will happen. You know, time will tell.
Only time will tell.
But you go to navyblackpodcast.com and you can get more merch, get a shirt, hoodie, sweatshirt. Next week, we back in studio. Should be, if everything works out. And we giving the people what they want. Give the people
what they want.
And this is the Navy Black Podcast. We'll see y'all next week. Get it.